It's morning of the third day, Friday. Today I will be arriving in Sioux Falls. I am currently driving through Iowa. There's hills, there's trees, there's colors. Back there was some fields, but there were still hills. I looked at the temperature on the thermometer in my car and I saw this. 37 degrees. With my heated chair on. So maybe it is. I don't know. About a mile and a half, I think the sign said, from Interstate 29. Stopped at a scenic overlook to see, because Iowa, this part of Iowa's got rolling hills. It's actually very nice. Every 2 miles or so, you know, it would roll and then up and roll. It's that tower right there. I only made it to the lower right one that you can see, because that's boards that you can see through. Very rickety. I'm sure it's very safe, but it's cold outside. It's 41 degrees. I was shivering, and I hate heights anyway. So Interstate 29 North. I just passed a few signs that said Interstate closed when flashing, and it wasn't flashing, thankfully, and then they had you exit. Back there, all traffic must exit. Came off of those mountains over there, and now it's like this prairie flatland stuff. So maybe it's a snow thing. I've now driven lengthwise across Ohio, and I've turned almost at the border of Ohio and Nebraska and gone north.
The Chick-fil-A owner is, he's come out and said that there was talk that
crossed into South Dakota, passed through Sioux City. Not really sure where that was. It might have been Iowa. But the trees have dried up, and it's like the desert, but with grass. There's houses and no trees. Just grass. There's some trees over there. That side looks like Indiana or something. Some trees back there, but like the highway is strangely just vacant. I expected cornfields, a lot of nothing. Don't you know accent, which is prevalent. Some people sounded foreign when they first started talking, like they were Danish or something, but then you could tell that they weren't. So some people just had the O's really long. I actually expected Sioux Falls to have some elevated, multi-story buildings like a city, but it was relatively flat. I didn't see much of a downtown area. It's very spread out, lots of space for everything, but it's weird in a Dubai kind of way. I mean, they have like 6-lane highways, but there isn't that many people to fill them, and there's not, it's just, I guess, preparation for the future. The speed limit here is 75, and I gotta tell you, when you're driving on the turnpike in Pennsylvania, and it's 75, that's no problem. You drive on Route 1, 75, no problem. You're driving on this road, I don't know, just something about it. It's just, It's uncomfortable. The speed limits out there were 75, which at first was kind of scary. I had the death grip the whole way, but it helped me get there a lot quicker, helped me get out of there a lot quicker. And talking to Jay, it turns out that at 14 they're driving, so those people passing me at 80 could have been 14-year-olds passing me at 80. Roadkill isn't just lying on the side of the road, it's exploded on the side of the road. I'm now here in Sioux Falls trying to get to the hotel. I got the tuxedo, and Sioux Falls is this weird flat city. This is a 6-lane road, 3 lanes in each direction. There's just traffic everywhere. I don't know why no one's at work. It is Friday at like 2 o'clock, so it's not lunchtime. Sioux Falls is in the eastern part of South Dakota. It's probably the biggest city in South Dakota. I'm not really sure, but it's almost halfway, right in the middle of the country, eastern side of South Dakota. So I'm in Sioux Falls in a Hilton Garden Inn. It's got climate control, coffee maker, drink cups, refrigerator, nothing in it, pantry stuff, microwave, door, big old bed, which has some kind of comfort setting device. I set it to soft. See how that goes. TV. We're on the 3rd floor here, and by we I mean me. 3rd floor, air conditioning unit. This is Interstate 229. The desk that I already took over, and yeah, that's it. Rehearsal was in Sioux Falls Park, or the Falls Park, in this, what I think was a generating station that they had converted into a cafe, and they had rented out the whole cafe. It was right there on the falls. It was a little cold to eat outside, but inside they had this appetizers, they had a main course for us. Jay's dad picked up the tab on the alcohol, so free drinks. And it was a lovely location to show people from out of town the falls. Afterwards, the best man and the guys from New Jersey took Jay out to a pub. We had a few drinks, not too many because Jay was a busy day. Aside from getting married, he had a lot of preparation to do that day. wedding was great. It was, we met real early to get pictures. There was a lot of confusion about that, but I mean, it worked itself out. It was a little cold. It suddenly got cold there, which is ironic because from here you would think that it was always cold there, but it was pretty warm the days leading up to the wedding, and then it got pretty cold. And so the wedding was, the pictures were outside at a park. They have full fall foliage in bloom, and the pictures went well. We went to the church, had the wedding, went off. There was a few technical issues. One of the cameras that was videoing the wedding fell over. There was a party bus. We had a party bus that drove us around for a while. That was good. I was pretty nervous, you know me, until that party bus, because that's when the alcohol started flowing. We got Jay to do a shot of Jim Beam. Once we got to the reception, the DJ had this thing where the groomsmen and the bridesmaid, who they're paired with, came out one at a time, met in front of the DJ booth, and then the DJ booth announced us, and then read a bit about how we knew Jason or Lisa. We were not informed about this ahead of time, and it was kind of funny. Mine was, I drove all the way out there from New Jersey, technically incorrect, and I seem like I have Tourette's. From there, Jason's dad hooked me up with some drink tickets. You had to buy the drinks, but if you were in the groom party, you're supposed to get like 2. He gave me like, I got my 2, he gave me 4, and then Lisa came around and gave everyone another 2. So I had about 7. I didn't use them all, but it went a long way. The people were really great. Lisa's brother, hilarious guy. The bridesmaid that I was paired with, Melissa, and her husband Jim, who was a farmer, they're pretty fun to talk to. There's some girl there that was friends of Lisa's side of the family. I don't know, but we were just getting in arguments about, you know, stereotypes about New Jersey versus stereotypes South Dakota, and so I had a blast. I met up with a guy I went to college with, one of Jay's friends, Nick. We had classes together, so pretty much hung out with him because he wasn't dancing either. I was actually on the dance floor trying to dance. I did not do anything, but it was a great time. It was a great time. I had an awesome